G'day guys, welcome to Rumbles Fish Room. Oh, my camera's on 1080p for some reason. Oh well, who cares? Let's just keep going. Camera settings are what they are. So let's have a little bit of a tech talk video slash future video slash what the hell am I going to do video. Alright, I'll turn the camera around. Alright guys, so problem number one, there is a fish tank where we need to put our fish tanks. Problem number two, there is a lot of junk where we need to put our fish tanks. Problem number three, there is an air pump where we need to put our fish tanks. Problem number four, our racks aren't bolted to the wall. They're literally just sitting there. Definitely not level. You can see that one's actually sagging down. So problem number five is it? These tanks are in the way. And maybe that tank is in the way. That one there. Actually, it's probably not in the way. I think I worked it out that installing them tanks, I could leave them there. I've just got to move 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. I don't know where I'm going to put them, or the fish in them for that matter. So, obviously, we're going to have a leg here, and then there's going to be like a meter with no leg. So what we need to do is, there's actually a stud in that wall, X distance. I can't remember how far I put between them. I think they're 450 centers. So there's a stud there where that line is. Excuse the mold, guys. I need to figure something out with that. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'll figure it out when I figure it out. So there's a stud there, and the next stud will be 450. So the next stud is what we're going to be attaching to. I would kind of like to get some sort of attachment to this stud as well. I just might need to run a timber from stud to stud, but that won't be today. I've literally just thought about that while I'm filming. So basically the studs in there are 90 by 45 treated pine, so they're solid studs. I didn't muck around when building the walls. But basically, we're going to coach bolt into the studs. So this is a M10 130mm coach bolt. It's pretty much the biggest one I could get without spending millions. And these were on sale for some reason for $2 a packet. That's literally 50 cents a bolt, which to me, that seems crazy cheap. So I bought 2 packets. I really only needed 1 packet thinking about it now. But also thinking about it now, I might not actually bolt the rack to the stud. I might bolt a rail to the studs. Yep, alright. So change of plan, guys. 4 bolts per shelf, and I'm going to cut 500, so it's 450 centers, so 2 pieces at 500, one there, one there, and it's actually going to have 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there, and support that whole rail. So, and I'll liquid nail it to the wall. So we need a lot of support on these racks. Like, this is going to have some serious weight on it. Each one of these tanks is 1,000 kilos, if not more. So yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put rails across there. Alright, so it's another talking video, guys. Work is actually out of control at the moment. I'm probably working Saturday and Sunday, so I don't know how the content's going to be. Hang on a minute, I can't see. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so I'm working the whole weekend, basically, and I've got to drive quite far in my car, so I'm trying to get, at the moment I've got my spare tire on my car, so I've got another wheel, which is the correct size to drive. But I just don't want to buy new tires at the minute. I'm pretty much walking blind, guys. Has anybody vlogged with a torch on their camera? It's actually out of control how bright it is. I've got it on the low setting too. Before, when I was just talking to you guys and I turned the camera off, it's because I fell in a hole. The dog had dug a hole, which is really strange. My dog doesn't dig holes. Let's just walk blindly, I guess. So what was I saying? Yeah, so the main reason I'm upset about working on the weekend is because it means I can't finish the ply tanks. Basically, I probably won't drop the glass in them until Tuesday at this rate. So I've got Tuesday off work. And I wanted to kind of drop it in tomorrow, but the black gel coat just isn't dry enough yet. I kind of wish I used black paint on the front instead of black gel coat. Speaking of black paint, I need to paint this rim black. So I actually got a wheel for my car today, but it's white, and the rest of my wheels are black. So it's the same spec rims that are currently on there, same size tire, except it's white. So basically I'm just painting it black, and I'm going to put this on for now. I do plan on getting new tires, but just not right at the moment. My other 3 wheels are like over 50% tread, so I kind of want to use the tread up, if that makes sense. But this is how we're doing it. We're throwing a different wheel on there. I don't like the idea of having 2 different tread patterns on the car, but it is what it is. I had a wedding to pay for at the moment. All this COVID stuff doesn't help. And well, actually, ironically, I've been doing crazy hours at work, so this week will be a good pay. But like I said, my work has been a slow year, so I know I don't really have to explain my finances to you guys, but now that wheel matches that wheel that you can't see in this light. Kind of tempted to just spray the whole tire. Those tires have got the writing on the inside, so let's just do it. I know it's not going to stay on there, but how do you black out your writing? I know I could just get a sanding block at work and sand the white off, but we're here now. This has to be one of the dumber things I've done on a car. Got to get that big gap there. That's beautiful, guys. Paint the wheel and the rim. Oh, I don't even know why I'm showing this vlog on the vlog. I'm really ashamed of this. This is one of the dodgier things I've done. But hey, it's all in good fun. I don't have that much fish content for you today. And this is actually a necessity because I need to drive my car like 400 k's this weekend, so yeah, pretty self-explanatory why I need 4 wheels that are the same size on my car. Oh, it got runs on it. Damn. Alright, I'm going to wrap this one up there, guys. Can this one go in the top 10 worst vlogs I've done? Most likely. But anyway, so that little snippet at the end of the wheel, it's kind of the way I aspire to vlog. If anybody watches TJ Hunt, his business at the front, party at the back. So all his videos are like car content at the start because he is a car vlogger, and then towards the end of the video he gets into like gaming or like talking with his missus and just like evening activities. It's kind of how I want to structure my videos. I don't know whether that's something you guys want to see or not, but I always aspired for my vlog to be a vlog, not a how-to channel, all that sort of thing. Sorry guys, the lights are flickering. So like, I want it to be a little bit more about me than maybe it has been in the past. Maybe I want you guys to get to know me for me a bit better. And Yeah, I know a lot of you are interested in that because they're still getting the views when I do non-fish related content. And like the channels that I watch all the content that isn't related to things I like. And I've actually learned a heap of things. Like a few of the guys I watch, they go go-karting, and I've learned heaps about go-karting. It's actually tempted me to go out and go go-kart racing, just on the hire karts. I didn't actually realize they do like comp nights and stuff, but with hire karts. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll try that and I'll film that for you guys. Who knows? But anyway, guys, tomorrow, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with work. I'm really going to push to strip some African cichlids tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen. The gel coat on the ply tanks is not completely set, so we're going to have to wait until probably Tuesday to put the glass in. And then it'll be full steam ahead to the following weekend. Maybe what date is that? Like the 11th of July, maybe? That's when the ply tanks will be going in, guys. Not before, not after. That is my set time. I'm going to arrange a few people. Might even light the smoker. It's not that the tanks are heavy, but it's going to be really awkward. Basically, to put that 6 foot down the bottom, someone's actually going to have to stand in the stingray pond. So I might have to get like a rubber mat and put it down. I'm actually not joking. Like the tank is tight between that pond and the 12-foot tanks on the other side. So like in my head, the only way I can get that tank in is if somebody's standing in the pond and somebody passes it over the other frame into the hands of the person standing in the pond. I know, sounds crazy, but I'm an idiot who put all the tanks in and left the last rack to be the back rack. I see Jesse B was wondering whether I'm going to fit the tanks in. If you actually go way back, I don't even think it's on YouTube because I started making these before I even started my channel. That's how long I've had these tanks in the process for. I actually measured the room, and the tanks corner to corner, so the biggest point of the tanks is actually like 10 mil short of the width that we have to get it through. So those tanks, when they go in, there's going to be like 1 foot at the end, which is open space. So actually thinking about that now, that air pump we were talking about earlier, that'll probably still fit in that corner. There is one thing besides that, but I haven't decided whether to push the tanks hard up against the right and have the gap on the left near the pond, which will be completely unusable, or push them hard up to the left and put little 1 by 2.5 by 1.5 tanks. I could fit 2 in that corner where the tap is next to the Strigatus and the Star Sapphires. So drop a comment what you think, which side I should put it on. The guys that helped me lift it in, I'm going to get their opinion too. I really don't know what to do. I hate dead space, but 1 foot tanks, is it really worth it? 1 by 2.5 by 1.5. I'm guessing it's not tiny. It'd be what, 80 liters or something? Anyway, drop a comment telling me what you think I should do. Dead space or 1 foot tanks. I already said thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit the little red button to keep up to date on what's happening with these ply tanks. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Alright guys, did any of you pick up on it? Just before we end this video, I stuffed up. The rim that I went to just put on my car, it's a 5 stud, not a 6 stud. And it's not the first time I've done this. I actually bought a set of 5 wheels once and it ended up being 5 stud. The reason I got caught out, because it said it came off a Land Cruiser. I always forget Land Cruiser Utes are 5 stud. How did I not notice painting? I don't know. Good thing is I do have a spare 6 stud rim, but I'm just going to have to get the tyre swapped tomorrow, which is going to cost money. And getting tyres swapped is bloody expensive if you ask me. But anyway, we're just going to cough up the money and get it swapped over. In hindsight, it's probably better because at least it's on my proper rim. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll see you guys tomorrow.